Spanking debate really has a lot of people talking. We know Peterson calls it discipline, but some say he went too far.
And parents have a say either way on this. Let's join the Now is Andy Choi with more on what local parents have to say.
You know, before we get to that debate, let's make one thing clear. Most people say Adrian Peterson's actions were excessive. Even Peterson admits that. And a lot of people say they grew up with this kind of tough love, but they say it's a different time now. And people against this type of discipline say all parents need to gut check their motivations.
And naturally, you hand it to Adrian Peterson.
He's one of the NFL's best on the field, but Adrian Peterson's parenting is now in the national spotlight after striking his 4-year-old son multiple times with a switch, causing cuts, welts, and bruises. It's got parents everywhere weighing in on the use of corporal punishment. When you see Adrian Peterson, when you see the pictures of the kid,
I think it's not just football players. I think people lose their temper. I think people should not be hitting a child.
I'm a product of corporal punishment. And my dad, before he would spank me, he would say, "This hurts me more than it hurts you."
Is there a place for corporal punishment when you're raising a child?
No, I don't think there is.
If you're angry, period, the last thing you want to do is engage in disciplining your child. That's the first thing. I would say that as a parent. I would say that as a social worker, but as a parent first.
From Hall of Fame receiver Chris Carter's highly personal speech.
My mom was wrong. She did the best she could, but she was wrong about some of that stuff she taught me. You can't be the kid to make them do what they want to do.
To sports analyst Charles Barkley's recognition of regional and cultural differences.
I'm from the South. Whipping is, we do that all the time. Every black parent in the South is going to be in jail under those circumstances.
All will agree questions regarding how to discipline children come with a slew of complex answers.
I can't say that any of us have never been to a place where we become very angry with our child. The key is to recognize that there's a time when we need to step away.
30-plus years later, you're thinking about
the one event that I hit him. I remember it was in his bedroom. I remember it very clearly. I remember it very clearly, and I have not forgotten. I have not forgiven myself for it.
People were extremely honest today. Full disclosure, I am not a parent, but the conflict that we heard from parents, very palpable today. Again, it just goes to show you how complex this issue is. Again, people very honest, but really as far as an answer goes, as far as this debate goes, I'm not sure if we found the answer, and I'm not sure if we will, but it's one that people hope that parents talk with each other to make sure that this debate continues. That's what's happening now. Let's send it back to you in the studio.